it's gonna hurt someone's feelings, but what's a green flag that low-key gives you the ick? Oh, I know my answer. And my answer is for surely gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but I truly don't give a fuck. I cannot date a man who is a good father. There's always a back to school night, a parent-teacher conference, a birthday party, a play date, a recital, a game. There's always something that he has to be.
Baby, I know you lying. I know you lying. So that's an ick for a man to be a good father to his child. This shows you the mentality of a lot of women and how they are so screwed. But men are the problem. Men are being called out for being deadbeats and being all of this. But at the same time, when a man, when his priorities are straight and he's a good father, oh, that's a problem too? Child, and these women are all together and they don't have no issues. Girl, you gotta be kidding me. Let's continue.
Hey, man.
Please give me her outfit. I don't have no clothes for her right now. I just bought those 2 outfits for her.
I'm gonna have to wash that shit. I don't know where it's
Give
at
me
right
here.
now.
I wash it with my hands.
Man, I just put some clothes in there, man.
JC, she don't have nothing.
So she don't have nothing at the house?
I just bought her them outfits, man. I don't have no money right
That's
now.
one outfit. You don't have nothing at the house?
No, I just bought them 2 outfits.
2 outfits at the house?
Everything else is small on her.
So she got 2 outfits? You got your hair done, nails done, all that shit. She got 2 outfits?
My nails not done. This is my real nails.
That makes sense, man. Got all kind of shit over here.
Baby, I know you lying once again. Will they call this out? Will this be a ick for deadbeat mothers and women who treat their kids this way? Now that's clearly the father gave her some diapers. She's upset because she don't have no clothes for her kid and he's asking her about it and she's frustrated. So she just puts the child out of the car and drive away. If anything, this is the ick behavior for me. But once again, a lot of women will make excuses for this. Oh, she's probably going through postpartum. Oh, she's probably this, she's probably that. But a responsible man is the ick. Let's continue. This is sad.
I feel like people give their bodies away too freely. And that's why we have a lot of single moms. Because you didn't vet that man out.
That is true.
He should never been a dad in the first place. Or you should have never been a mom. When are we going to start taking accountability?
I don't know if y'all noticed. A lot of these girls that are having kids, the moment they get pregnant, before they even have the kid, they're single again. Why is that happening? If it's postpartum and all these females becoming single before they even have the kid, that's bad.
Is like you said
It's
earlier, Cutter, it's the pregnancy experience overall. Women need to go do counseling. That is easy to say, right? But when you're actually in the moment and you're experiencing it, when you have a child, you don't really have a lot of time to go to therapy.
Now, it's not the pregnancy experience. I've had several pregnancy experiences, and it's not that. It's the fact that they don't have relationships. The problem is they out here sleeping with Tom, Dick, Harry, Pookie, and Ray Ray, and then you just end up pregnant. And then they don't understand the trauma associated with it. So this is why my mind is blown when I hear women saying, oh, these dudes are deadbeats. They walk out of the children's lives. They don't stay. No, they was never there, baby. They was never there. That was just somebody that you was kicking it with. Y'all had vibes and you slept with him and then you end up pregnant. That's it. He was never responsible. You was never responsible. Y'all was both irresponsible, and making children in an irresponsible situation is a dangerous thing to do. So when they had a baby, they ain't nobody was never really committed to the relationship in the first place. So it was never a relationship in most cases. They were just having a good time, and he showed up. Oh, you having my baby up, right? And then once the baby got there, the problem becomes real. Because when you see that little life there that needs food and diapers and clothes and all milk and all of these things, somebody has to pay for that. So now the onus is on the mother. Now she can go and get some government assistance. She can go get some WIC. She can go get some things to feed the child, and the father could just sail off into the sunset. Because he never wanted a child anyway. And low key, she didn't want a child either. But you were irresponsible. And what did you think was going to happen? See, it's not real until it's real. This is why people become depressed. And when they have a child like that, they all of a sudden, now you want to go to college. Now you want to do all these things. Why didn't you focus on that before? Why is that the priority now? Because you don't want to have to deal with that child. You don't want to have to sit there all day and take care of a child. You want to be back outside. And then you end up back outside and you end up repeating the cycle. This is how you have 3-4 time baby mothers, because you keep doing the same old thing. None of you were responsible. So it's never really solid, full, committed relationships when they're making these babies out of wedlock. They're just out here having a good time, and then the baby pops up and then boom. You can't put that on postpartum. Postpartum just doesn't make you all of a sudden want to leave your relationship. It doesn't. And this speaking from a woman who's had postpartum several times. I didn't think, oh, I want to leave my husband because I'm going through some. No. You talk to your doctor, and either if you need medication, they'll give you either medication or something that you can do to help resolve it, because it doesn't stay. No, these people were never in stable, solid relationships. So that's why they were never together. Let's continue.
So I was on the tennis court and I get a text. I wear an Apple Watch. I get a text from someone I have never met and never gone out with before. We have not even been on a first date, and he wrote me a text that says, "Good morning, sunshine." I felt sick to my stomach. That is love bombing. That is inappropriate. That is not cool. Like, that is ick. Oh my God, that's an ick. I just got the icks. What's an ick for you guys? Do you know what an ick is? Like, ick is like, I literally cannot.
So if somebody says good morning sunshine, that's an ick. I learn something new every day. I don't see why that's an ick if a man just says good morning sunshine. That's just his way of saying good morning. Just say good morning back. You know, people have so many icks and so many things till it's, detrimental to their survival, child. Everything is a problem. Everything is this and that. And this is why a lot of these women are by themselves. Nobody want to deal with people who always got an issue with something. Everything is always a problem. And then so eventually you run out of people to display that problem with. You get to a point where people are just avoiding you like the plague, because they're like, oh my God, she's so unpleasant. Everything is a problem. You got to be careful with that, because unless you're just happy being by yourself and you like your own company, I mean, I guess that could be okay. But when you run out of people, to be around, you might feel a little funny by yourself, because nobody really wants to deal with you, because everything is an issue. So I think the problems that people have today aren't really problems in many cases. Just they create these problems because they like having problems. People like something toxic. People like something to complain about. That's just how I see it. But listen, I'm gonna leave it here. I want to know your thoughts on this entire video. The clip of that woman putting her baby on the curb was just sad to me. I hate to see stuff like that. A lot of these people are dealing with mental issues, and they don't know how to solve them. And a lot of unstable people are making children, and these children are growing up in these toxic, traumatized households. And it's just unfortunate that any child have to go through stuff like that. And I just think everybody shouldn't be making babies. I'm just saying, because they're not prepared for it. They're not stable enough for it. And the children are the ones who are going to suffer. I just wanted to say that, y'all. Please chime in. Let me know what your thoughts are of this video. Chime in the comments below. Keep the conversation going. I want to hear what y'all have to say. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.